Hey, Burton Burger fam. Welcome back to another episode of the Burton Burger Show. We are on episode 97. Hell yeah, making some great progress. 3 weeks away, 3 episodes away from the episode of the century, episode 100 of the Burton Burger Show. But before we get there, we still got 3 weeks of content to bring to you guys. I am your host, Burger. With me, as always, is cousin Bert. Check us out over on Twitch, guys, if you want to see more of us outside of the podcast. All right, Bert. So, lots of stuff to talk about today. In today's episode, we got lots of shit to go about. Where do we begin with everything? Can we start with I don't know, TikTok banning us for an entire week? I think that's a great place to start.
That's a good one. That's a good one, yeah.
Guys, this shit's driving me nuts. So I went live on TikTok again to Color in Counties, and it's been tremendous the amount of support that we've been getting from TikTok, both financially and I guess audience growth,
Emotionally,
spiritually, everything as well. We're coming up on 2,000 subscribers, something that we just thought would take forever to get to, and we are less than 100 subscribers away from it. And we were doing good, and I was doing good, and everything, and we had like 600, 700, 800 people in the fucking chat the other day, and then all of a sudden, again, we got taken down for misinformation. And this time it was for a week. I appealed it again and again. It was like, no, you really keep fucking spreading misinformation, cunts. So eat a dick. We thought it was from the PP talk, me telling people to press the like button with their genitals, and I wasn't saying that this time around. And we still got banned from live. And I have reached out to many different TikTok platforms on Twitter, Instagram, their forums on the app, reporting problems, reporting bugs, trying to get something. We did get some kind of response, but they're like, "Lol, yeah, we'll look into it." And
it was a non-response.
Yeah,
it was dumb as fuck.
Pretty much an automated response. So
yeah,
the only thing I can think of is if we tell people that we're going to color in their counties if they send us a gift or if they sub on YouTube. And if we don't do it in the appropriate amount of time, they're going to be like, oh, these guys are cunts, and then they report us for misinformation.
Yeah, it's got to be something so fucking gay like that.
It doesn't make sense to me because then you would have to have a lot of people reporting you for that.
There are a lot of people in there looking for us to color their counties.
But. Yeah, but that would mean a lot of them would have to report you for misinformation. Like the same specific reason is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So it's acting like it's automatically just shutting us down. It doesn't. I don't think there's like a TikTok mod watching us.
Oh, no.
It's acting like enough reports came in and they just automatically shut it down. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. A week is a long time.
Yeah.
We could have probably hit pretty close to 2K by now if we weren't on this week ban. So I don't want it to turn into a permanent ban because this has been really huge for us.
Yeah, that would be actually horrible.
Yeah. So, I don't really have a doubt that we could just regrow Burton Burger again from the fucking roots with this county shit.
B2.
Yeah, we just like, all right, starting over again, or no, same map, but I don't know. I don't know. I really hope TikTok can help us out. If we are doing something that is misinformational, please tell us. Like, let us know. We'll switch things up. I don't even know what we're doing wrong, so that is a fucking pain in the ass. But also, the way they explain what we're doing wrong doesn't sound like that's happening at all.
No.
Like, the verbiage they use is like, spreading misinformation is harmful for this country. Like, it's fake news or something. Like, we're trying to tell people that the Holocaust didn't happen, or 9/11 was an inside job, or COVID isn't real. Like...
Yeah.
That's what it's acting like we're doing when it says misinformation.
Yeah, and it literally couldn't be anything further from that.
We're literally not doing anything. We're literally just coloring in people's fucking counties. I don't know what else to say. What is going on here?
I know. I even said that in the thing. It's like we're just innocent guys, just
coloring in counties. Like, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's been a bitch. I really want to go live again. And it's just being in horror. So finally we have something take off, and then it's doing this. So
I know. It's horrible.
if they're gonna permanent block the account, please get us to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube first.
At least. I know we got milestones to hit. People,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. So and we'll just go from there. But yeah, I don't know. So that's TikTok in a nutshell. It's been a bitch. A week ban is a serious thing. So I hope that they're not like you've had too many community guideline violations piled up. Eat her dick.
Yeah. Yeah, like I know there's some different applications online where it's like, yeah, it goes from like a day to 3 days to a week to a month.
Mm-hmm.
So
it was really weird. It made us do it like for a couple of days, and then it went back to just like a 24-hour ban, and then bam, just a week. Like it just came out of nowhere, this week ban.
that's a good point. Yeah. Yeah,
kind
the
of
first
all
time,
over
yeah,
the
the first time
place.
was a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Talk's fucked.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's really going on there. So fuck talk, but not to the point to where you ban us. Don't fuck us too hard, please, and thank you. So
Yeah. Yeah.
we appreciate it. So, anyways, yeah, that's my update. What did you want to talk about today?
Oh, I was just gonna mention real quick that it's like the Thanksgiving week or whatever, and so I'm off school, so that's pretty hype.
It is. No, my my job is on break as well for Thursday and Friday, so I am excited about that. Oh, YouTube got rid of the dislike button.
I saw that they said
talk
that
about that.
But is it just like on new videos or something? Because I'm still seeing it on old ones.
It might
Unless
be.
it just went live or something. But
or I think it's a pretty new update.
Yeah, probably. I did hear a lot about it though, so I wonder when it's gonna be a thing.
Did they like explain why they did that?
I think it's to reduce like the spreading of hatred or something gay. But I don't know. It's probably like some social justice-y shit. But
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really see the point in that. I don't know.
It could also be whenever they send out shit. You know, there was like a gigantic their stupid year in rewind shit. Like 2 years ago, I had like
it was like the most disliked video
millions.
ever. Yeah. But that doesn't make sense then, because the owners can still see can still see it. So here's the issue that I have with it. YouTube was created in 2005.
Yep.
On Valentine's Day, I guess.
That's cool.
And you guys are literally 16 years too late on this. Like,
yeah, that's kind of like a foundation thing. At this point, when they take it away,
why do you do it literally 16 years in? And you're like, hey, by the way, we should get rid of, especially for like how things have been. I mean, this whole SJW shit has been going on for a long time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they just decided to do it now all of a sudden. Even that rewind, like they didn't do one last year.
No,
it was the one from
like a totally
2019, I believe, was the shitty one.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. I know there's a lot of people who are bitching that it's going away, like it's really bad. But
I don't know if it's really bad. It's just really gay. I mean, it's just It just they can see how many dislikes I have. Fuck off. Seriously, you know how many dislikes we have on our shit? People come to our videos to watch gay porn and then find out that it's just two dumbasses talking shit to each other, and so they dislike it and run away.
True.
What the hell?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
quit being pussies.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even fucking know. That's a nightmare.
Speaking of that, Facebook is rebranding to Meta.
I saw that. Yes.
That's interesting. Welcome to Burt and Burger, where we're literally 4 weeks late on all breaking news. Turns out that is not as big of a deal as I thought it was. So, Facebook was really weird to where their parent company was also called Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Where like YouTube and Google or whatever have a different parent company name. Let me see.
Right.
Parent is Alphabet Incorporated.
It's like Google, not or Alphabet. Yeah.
Yeah, Alphabet Inc. is the parent company of Google.
Yep.
So
yeah, that's the big one.
the parent company of Facebook was Facebook. So
Okay.
when
so
they
it's
said
Jubation.
they're rebranding, no, they're not rebranding the app. It's their parent company that is being called Meta. Yeah, they
can. Yeah.
it's
'Cause I think the big
clickbait as
idea-
shit.
Yeah, that is actually really, really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like, "How the fuck are you gonna change Facebook? Facebook's Facebook, man."
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Yeah.
well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. So they're not really changing anything in regards to that. They are just changing their parent company name, the thing that you really didn't give a shit about. So
Yeah.
I find that interesting. So I don't really know what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to make like a social media multiverse with VR and everything like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It seemed kind of neat. It's called like alternate reality, where it's like, oh yeah, I think I've explained it. Yeah, I've explained it to you, but I guess I'll do it for the pod too. It's like in Snapchat where you can put your little Bitmoji on the table and like flick them around, you know. Jerk is
Yeah, but they're trying to do that
doing it.
on a much grander scale than
Oh, big
making
time.
a fucking hot dog dance on your
Yeah.
scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, pretend like you're at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's probably more like those Star Wars holograms when you'd have meetings and they'd be
Yeah.
like sitting in the room with you.
Yeah, that's what it'd end up looking like.
Yeah, no, so first of all, like I'm all for it. I think this is an excellent idea. I really like when big companies like this actually do something that helps the fucking planet. Like Elon Musk doing the whole
Space thing.
SpaceX thing
Tech and all that, yeah.
Bezos doing the Blue Origin stuff, and now Facebook's kind of stepping up and doing the VR shit. So
Finally.
yeah, so yeah, I think that's awesome. So and it's cool that a company as massive as Facebook is doing it too. I mean, I don't really have any issues with it. So
No.
all I just know is that was one of the greatest clickbaits of all time, because literally everybody thought
That
like
is-
this Facebook app would be like a blue M now instead of a blue F, or a
Yeah.
white F with a blue background. So
That would like actually probably, I was going to say it'd probably kill the app, but I don't think anything could really kill it.
it wouldn't kill it, no, but I think
No.
it would definitely have negative
Some
perception
impact.
for a while. It also would be a very expensive rebrand.
Oh my God, it'd be so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen companies do that to where they change logos up a little bit, and it costs the company like hundreds of millions of dollars to do that.
Yeah, I get stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. So Facebook's going Meta. YouTube's getting rid of
Yes.
their dislike buttons. But yeah, the world is changing, boys and girls. Make
is,
sure
every
you
day.
are changing with it. Speaking of changing things up, though, this podcast is actually sponsored by Blue Apron. Go ahead, Bert. Give us the ad for it. Lol.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what I would do, but
That
anyways,
would
yeah.
be pretty wild.
Do your part and talk for once.
Yeah. Yeah. So, did I have anything fun go on? No. But you know what? I thought of some fun ideas.
Okay.
So, you know how our buddy got a new car?
Mm-hmm.
right? It's pretty neat. I think we both rode around and it's pretty fun. I know we mentioned it before. I think it was in response. You asked me something like, oh, if you had like $1,000,000,000, what would you do? And I was like, buy a super sweet car. You're like, nice job. Actually,
yeah,
baby boy.
You were very fucking creative with your answer. I remember.
Yeah. So, I thought it would be interesting to ask you if you had any particular cars. I know you have a car that you like, and I guess we can probably share that if you'd like to.
Share what? My car?
Oh no, your favorite car. You know, the one you're like super excited about.
Oh, the Prius?
Like, yo, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, I fucking think Priuses are like coolest looking fucking cars. It's got to be the newer ones I've noticed. It can't be the older ones because those look stupid. But yeah, no, I get a lot of shit from it. But here's what I like to say about them is that everybody
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I was curious.
Everybody says
random.
The big mud rudders and the big exhaust trucks and got mud and shit all over them and they roar and they got loud horns and they got monster. You got smallest cock on the street. We all know that.
Right.
Can't say that about Priuses, so...
That is true. That is a big upside.
That is why. No, I mean, there's not a lot of fucking science behind it. I just think they look cool as hell, especially the newer ones. They look sharp, so... I saw a really cool one day, and that's when I kind of liked them. And unfortunately, it happened to be a Prius, so I get called a homo
like,
lot for it.
What's that?
Yeah. No, that wouldn't be my dream car, though. I mean, so many people have said that, and like, you know what my dream car would be? And they're like, Prius. I'm like, fuck off, no. Like,
yeah,
because I want to buy one doesn't mean it's my fucking dream car.
I know. I was gonna ask you that. I'm like, dude, if he says Prius, I'm gonna shit a brick.
Yeah,
but
no, I don't know. I don't really give a shit about cars, and I know you don't either. You might act all cool and shit like that, but you never fucking got into them ever. I think all guys can see a cool car and be like, yo, that's pretty fucking badass.
I respect that.
Yeah, no, but I know car guys. Neither of us are either close to it at all. So
no. It's bad.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend. I mean, Bert didn't even know what a fucking V8 meant, so he got roasted like a motherfucker at B-dubs about that one.
Yeah, that one was bad.
Mm-hmm. So
I mainly, all my car knowledge comes from GTA. So
yeah, exactly.
That's
so
saying
shut
something.
the fuck up. No, I don't sit and think about the coolest car that I would have. I think if I had all that money, I wouldn't really buy anything too crazy. I'd probably buy a few things for me here and there, but other than that, like the fancy things would probably go to friends, or I just wouldn't buy them really in general.
Right.
So, no, I don't really think there would be like a specific car. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of cars out there that I think are cool and shit. I mean, but I'd rather have like a fucking submarine.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, flying motorcycle with a rocket.
Yeah, an oppressor, a hot air balloon. Like, that's the shit I want. I want that stuff. I saw Dude Perfect did like a bucket list thing, and it was like one of those jet skis that go underwater.
Oh, God.
It's got like a vessel around it, so obviously you're not like going underwater on a jet ski. Yeah, you're protected from that, and that looked really cool. So I've always been really fascinated about the underwater stuff, so I would love to go like I have gone snorkeling, but I want to do like a scuba diving where you like really go under there, or a submarine or some shit like that. It'd scare the fuck out of me, but I think it'd be really cool to do it.
Yeah, no, I've seen too many like movies. You know, you just have way too many ideas in your head about shit.
No, there's not really many ideas that can happen when you're in that kind of situation. You're either gonna get eaten or your sub's gonna break. Yeah, it's not really that. You don't have to see any fucking movies for that to happen either. So.
No, I mean like just the anxiety of like, well, we're gonna get eaten by a fucking megalodon.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
that's not even the
chilling.
scariest part. It's more of a crack in the machine, and
That
then
too.
you just don't even realize you're dead yet. So
yeah, your fucking head explodes from the pressure of some gay shit. It's like,
I watched this one movie. It was really shitty. My grandma ended up not finishing it with me. It was called like Underwater or something like that. What was that?
Waterworld?
No, Kristen Stewart from Twilight was in it. It was literally called Underwater. That's literally what it's called. Underwater.
Sounds creative.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It has Kristen Stewart in it, the chick from Twilight, and it has T.J. Miller in it. That's the guy from Deadpool, like his best friend.
Wow, that's a good place to pull them from. What the hell?
Yeah.
Holy Bert moment.
She spends most of this movie in her undies. And
What was the name of it again?
Underwater.
Oh, okay.
And she has like short blonde hair.
Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't that good of a movie. But anyways, what I was getting at with that is it was something about like a mining facility that they put like literally at the bottom of the ocean, like in the Mariana Trench or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And of course it breaks and there's sea monsters down there and everything. It was a stupid fucking movie. But I couldn't even imagine the kind of technology that we would need to build basically an underwater city at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, it would be crazy.
We can barely make a submarine that's a bit wider than a man to go to the bottom of the ocean. Like we've done it like 3 fucking times or something.
Yeah.
So for them to make a baby city down there,
to
drill
like
oil and shit,
airtight and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. No, so no, shit's wild down in the ocean though. It's pretty fucking deep.
Yeah.
Pretty goddamn deep. So
there's got to be crazy shit. Oh, have you even like the fucking blobfish? You've seen the blobfishes, right?
I'm pretty sure we've already talked about that.
Yeah.
On here.
Yeah, where they look like normal fish, but the pressure like holds them together in normal fish shape.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they like fucking decompose and turn into pink bubble gum when they come to the surface.
Yeah, didn't we read into that and that was false? Like that's like just actually how the fucking thing is. Like that's actually its body or something like that. It's just fucked in general.
We probably did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've looked into this and we found out that it was pretty false. Like it doesn't just fucking turn into a normal fish when it goes deep enough.
I think it was, probably.
It's just fucked. Literally looks like someone squeezed your brain out of your ear.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't even give a shit about the animals and shit that are down there. It's more of the
water.
Just the water. That's just fascinating to me that it goes down that fucking deep and the amount of pressure that's on there. It's like having a fucking fighter jet on your nose.
Yeah, it's insane.
So, it's crazy. So, yeah, I think that would be a lot cooler. That's where I would spend more of my time at doing that
water
kind of shit. Yeah, just I'm not even like a boat person. I'm more like the underwater shit is where Daddy's talking about.
Yeah. I mean, I fuck with turtles and all that, but that's about the extent.
Yeah.
I mean, like we talked about with, who was that? I Scare? Eels are, nah. They're shit like eels, but huge in the water. Fuck that shit. Nah.
I was watching Jeopardy tonight, and they showed the blue fish from Finding Nemo, and the host was like, the name of this fish with a 4-letter name or something, and the girl buzzes in. She's like, what is Dory? And he's like, no. And then they said the name of the fish. It was like, I don't even know the name, what kind of fish Dory was, but it was just a gay fish.
Yep.
But literally, yeah, the lady just buzzes in.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of fish was Dory? Right, it was Tang. That's what it was. A Tang fish.
Oh, that's so funny.
So that was the name of the answer. She's like, "What is Dory?" And you're like, "No." And then the other was like, "What is a Tang?" And you're like, "Yep, that's it."
Oh no.
Dory doesn't even. Fucking stupid bitch.
Fucking.
I for a second I thought Dory was Dorey.
Oh,
I think it's Dory. So I was like, what the fuck?
this chick is fucked. Yeah, kick her out.
And I just like it because it was like, what is Dory? Nope. Did she see a clownfish and like, what is Nemo?
Not even close. Yeah.
So, that reminded me. I saw a video that talked about a bunch of movies that were being developed, but then they scrapped them.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was a Pixar movie about newts or something like that. So that's why it made me think of this.
Oh, that would have been big.
But one of them was from Stanley Kubrick, the guy that directed the 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Okay.
And his movie was going to be about Napoleon.
You said, wait a minute. You said this was Pixar?
Nope. I said Stanley Kubrick,
Kids movies?
the guy that directed
Yeah, but I thought you said something about
2001: Space Odyssey, had a movie that was scrapped that was going to be about Napoleon.
Yeah, okay. I thought you said something about kids movies before.
Nope. Movies in general. Pixar
I'm tripping balls.
was one of them.
Oh, I
Pixar
see what you're
had
saying.
a movie about newts.
I understand. Okay, and then it pivots into
Stanley Kubrick
fuckface.
had one about Napoleon.
Yeah. Yo, that would have been fucking huge, too. Those are two bangers.
Probably would have been fucking boring as hell for us.
Just about some gay, short French guy.
Yeah, seriously.
And
Like,
that's it.
2001 was Space Odyssey was one of the biggest snoozers I've ever watched through in my life.
Uh-huh.
So I couldn't imagine that exact same thing, but about Napoleon.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like these history videos that I used to watch when I was in middle school or high school, where the
Forced to sit through
history
it, yeah.
teacher would like hit play on a VCR tape and
Go jerk off in the bathroom. or
yeah,
something.
pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
we just got to sit there and watch like this 1980s VHS tape. Like, I bet it would have been so bad.
Yeah, that would have been so bad.
Yeah, no. So it probably would have been interesting. Like, it's too bad it didn't happen, but goddamn, that would have been boring as fuck. It probably would have came up on Booby Time.
Probably, yeah. I'm sure it would have had some kind of weird shit. Yeah.
Yeah. You ever notice that like all of the most famous directors, like the most well-known ones, are usually ones that make those kind of artistic cinematographic, however you say it, movies?
Yeah. It's like they're ascending the bounds of logic.
Yeah, like you never get like somebody that just makes like a normal movie that's really good. Because you can have a normal movie that's really good, you know what I mean? That doesn't have anything too crazy, not an insane plot or anything like that, but it can still be good. It can still be directed really well. The people that you hear are like Quentin Tarantino is one of the biggest directors out there. His movies
Right.
are have like a very specific artistic style to them. Christopher Nolan, he's another one that makes those huge goddamn movies. Same thing with Stanley Kubrick and all those other people, and Alfred Hitchcock. Like, I'm starting to think that maybe this best director of all time thing is getting forced down our throats like a porn star having a bad day or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's almost kind of like how art kind of is, right? Where it's like it gets to some level where the highest, most expensive shit is just kind of like weird, like a coffee splotch. It's like, oh shit, I spilled some coffee on my thing, and I have this big story that I'm gonna tell about it, and that's why you should buy it for $16 million.
Yeah, it's just weird though. It's just like, why is a movie like a Space Odyssey? Why does it have so much acclaim to it, but then something like, I don't know,
Proper.
a Marvel movie doesn't have kind of critical acclaim behind it. Like,
Yeah,
you
I'm not sure.
never really hear about the mastermind director behind any Marvel movies or any just regular Tom Cruise movie. You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck is it that these big artistic ones are the ones that are held so high? You know what I mean? Because that's exactly what Space Odyssey was. It was very artsy, very, very much so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It was almost kind of like it really delved into the fundamentals of filmmaking, I guess.
Yeah, but like it did. But why are those ones held so much higher than other ones? I would much rather enjoy a film that looks cool, has a lot of action in it, makes me laugh, and I don't have to check my clock or my watch every time that every 15 minutes.
An intermission shows up.
Yeah, seriously, like those movies are. I think those directors should be, but it's just like they didn't do anything groundbreaking or anything. It's like, yeah, they did. They fucking made a movie in a very normal genre. You know what I mean? Like, fuck off. Like, they made it interesting. Yeah. And Marvel movies have I've watched the 10 Rings. It's like Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings or something like that.
Oh, the new one, yeah.
And Venom 2 I saw as well. And those ones are pretty fucking boring. Venom 2 wasn't bad. But the Legend of the Ten Rings one is, I'm not getting behind this one at all. This one's, I don't like it. I really don't. I really wasn't the biggest fan of Black Panther either. So the first like solo MCU movie that featured a black hero, and the first solo MCU movie that featured a Asian hero as the lead, I didn't like. So cancel us, I guess, because I didn't fucking like their goddamn movie. Yeah, you could just cancel me. One, so it's just Bert, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea, actually.
No, it's just boring. Like the 10 Rings is boring. It's boring. It is the most stereotypical plot line in any action movie ever.
Ooh, I don't even know what it is. What if I just got the whole thing right on? Wait, no, I don't know if I know what it is. 10 Rings. Is it something about like he's like a monk or something, isn't he?
Nope. So anyways, what ended up happening of the basic storyline is this kid has a very evil father, and his evil father trained him to be the world's best fighter. And when the father finally asked the kid to go kill somebody, the kid couldn't do it. So he ran away, and now his past is catching up to him. In the process, he finds a girl that he loves, and he really learns how to own his power. And at the end, he defeats the bad guy, and he saves the day. It is the most stereotypical superhero fucking movie out there. It doesn't do anything that to the MCU world besides just add a character, and the character wasn't that interesting. He didn't do anything fucking cool in my eyes. That you got to add like Marvel characters that are going to shift the universe, that are going to make it exciting to watch as we begin this new phase. This is as simple as a plot as you can get.
I'm going to love this guy.
So, and I think that's why it didn't do so well, and we heard so many bad things about it, and everything like that is because, I mean, it did fine because it's a Marvel movie, but in the grand scheme of things, it's by far one of the worst ones that I've seen. I like the character, like he seems cool, but you can just see everything fall into place, like the most stereotypical way it can.
Yeah.
So
I can see that being frustrating.
It's not frustrating. It's just fucking stupid. It's like boring. It's just boring.
I mean, they could have. I mean, I guess I just mean like looking at it from like, there's a lot of opportunity for you to do something crazy, you know.
Well, and Shang-Chi, however you say his name, he's a cool character. I've heard a lot of cool backstories about him in the Marvel comic books.
Mm-hmm.
So
Little do we know, this is going to be like Black Widow and Iron Man, some fucking throwaway character, and they're like, let's blow it up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm super disappointed with it. He was a really cool person. They really fucked up Taskmaster in the Black Widow movies too. So Taskmaster was one of the more bigger villains, and they just kind of made them really dumb too in that movie. So
nice.
Yeah, there's times where it's a very pretty movie because it's in that Asian culture, so you get some really pretty stuff and pretty vibes. That's cool. Mm-hmm. The action's really cool because he's like a master of kung fu, so he can kick some serious ass. Right. But there's times where the CGI literally just looks like ass, and this is a Marvel movie. This is a Disney production, and the CGI doesn't look that good.
Yeah, it's unacceptable.
In some parts, it's literally unacceptable. Yeah. And I like the main character. I like the guy's dad. I like the people that he comes across. They're cool. The girl that he likes is the most stereotypical side character, where it's the main character's best friend, and they're always saying something cool and wacky, and always have some kind of knee fucking slapping joke on their hands. You know, it's very typical movie. Very, very typical.
Okay. I see. So it's less the actual character you don't like, and definitely the director kind of, you know.
Well, that's why. Yeah, we were talking about directors, and I don't even know if it's the director's fault. I just think they were just trying to bring Shang-Chi into the MCU. I think that's all they were trying to do.
Yeah.
And if that is all they were trying to do, then congratulations, you fucking did it. He's officially here now. You can officially talk about him. It just feels like this is more of a checklist thing rather than making it a better universe. And it's very, very stereotypical. And the humor with the side chick, like, just does not land. It is so forced. Like, they're teaching her how to shoot like a bow and arrow, and she hits the target, and she's like screaming and freaking out, saying, "Yeah, did you see that, sucker?" Talking to these like super old Asian monks and shit like that, pretty much.
Oh boy.
And then she got some fucking Boston chick in here that's like trying to be all cool and silly. It's just cringe.
That sounds very cringe.
Yeah. The plot is super cringe. Like I said, it's very, very basic. It's taken me a few days to finish this fucking thing. So Venom was pretty basic too, but at least Venom had some really cool characters, and it's fun to see the banter between Eddie Brock and Venom and Woody Harrelson and Carnage and them trying to figure shit out. Like, it was a simple plot. It was. I'll say that. It wasn't very groundbreaking like the first one was, but at least there was some stuff that you can connect with.
Yeah.
I know I said I liked the character from the 10 Rings, but he it wasn't like, oh, he sticks out, he's one of my favorites now.
Yeah,
it's just like,
they didn't do anything special to, like, you know, bring him out, I guess. I don't know.
No, they really didn't. So
no.
And he's just another guy that they're just throwing in there. Like, it just, I don't know. They're making the new phase of Marvel movies, though, so they got to bring people in. And
okay,
there's random movies like this where we got to watch them just so we can have some backstory. I'm okay with that, but don't try to tell me it was something amazing, because it was a very basic, simple, boring movie. The new Spider-Man movie that's coming out, No Way Home, that's coming out in like December 17th, and I will be pre-ordering tickets for that one, baby. I'm fucking excited for that. I am excited.
Yeah. So, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even going to try and pretend like I've been following along with any of this Marvel shit. I was going to say, oh, is this another Tom Holland Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this one is about, because it's the end of the second Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. It was like Far From Home, I think it was called. The actor that plays J. Jonah Jameson from the original Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire, my fucking Spider-Man movies, he appeared on a television screen telling the world that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Okay.
So
It's legal.
he released his information to the world. That's how the second one ended. So,
Okay.
one of the biggest no-nos in all of comic book history is like you just never tell people Spider-Man's identity. Like that's a big one there. So this was huge. So the third one starts with Peter going to Doctor Strange, who is one of my favorite MCU heroes, and asked Strange to make a spell to where the world forgets that he is Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
So Doctor Strange does it. While he's doing the spell, he fucks up. And this is all in the trailer, too. So, like, and the movie's not even out yet. So people are going to yell at me for spoiling. I stick a finger in your ass. He fucks up the spell, and in doing so, he opens up a bunch of portals or doors, or he opens up a bunch of worlds of other Spider-Man villains to come into the MCU as we know it.
Oh, boy, okay.
So we have literal characters from the Tobey Maguire movies coming into this movie.
Mm-hmm.
We have literal characters coming from the Andrew Garfield movies coming into this universe. It's the same characters played by the same fucking actors.
That's going to be pretty hype, right?
So Alfred Moreno or whatever his name is that plays Dr. Octopus from like the 2002 Spider-Man, he's in it as Dr. Octopus. Same thing with William Dafoe, the guy that plays like the police officer in 12 Minutes.
Uh-huh.
He's back in it as the Green Goblin. Jamie Foxx is back in it as Electro. The same guy that plays Sandman and the same guy that plays Lizard and all that shit. So the theory is, if Spider-Man villains from other movies are coming in, then these Spider-Men have to come. So I hope to God that means my boy Tobey Maguire is going to be in this new Spider-Man along with Andrew Garfield. That would be the coolest fucking thing ever. I feel like we should be talking about this with Joel here. Kind of missed it. I just went full nerd mode, but that's what I'm hoping for.
Cool.
But just like I thought Trump would be president, just like I thought Tom Brady was going to stay on the Patriots, this is probably going to come true as well, right? I'm really good at predicting the future here, so.
Of course.
Yeah. So, gonna be a huge movie. It looks badass. The trailers are amazing. Encourage all of you guys to go out there and watch them if you haven't yet. It looks insane.
Yeah, no, I'm actually finally on the Disney Plus website. I might actually do this.
Yeah, and they're gonna show you the order in which you need to watch them.
Are they really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh damn, that might be good.
Yeah. So
okay, I might have to do that.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be a project. So, and Marvel movies are also known for BSing their trailers. So, like in Avengers Infinity War, we saw that big iconic scene in Wakanda while all the heroes were running to Thanos' Island. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Thanos, the big purple cocksucker. They were running towards his army. And in that running scene, you can see the Hulk in the background, big green Hulk running.
Right. Yeah.
But in the movie, we never see the Hulk. It's Bruce Banner in that Iron Man Hulkbuster uniform.
Oh, I think I remember that, yeah.
So the trailer lied to us to where it showed Hulk running when Hulk was never in the movie. So what I'm saying is Marvel movies are known for releasing false trailers.
Right. Like actually just straight up not right.
Yeah. More like details. I don't think they flat out lie like, yo, we're making a Spider-Man movie and here comes a fucking Hawkeye movie or something. It's not that extreme, but they will throw little
fudge a detail.
Yeah, like where you think the Hulk's going to be in it and the Hulk never shows up and blah, blah, blah. So, same thing happened. There's a scene in this trailer where Spider-Man is swinging into 3 villains. I think it's Electrode, I think it's Sandman, and I think it's the Lizard.
Okay.
So he's literally swinging at him while all 3 of them are running at him.
Mm-hmm.
Sandman's literally as big as a fucking skyscraper. And
Okay.
Electrode is electrified, like Electro Wizard from Clash Royale.
Yeah.
And Lizard is it. But the thing is like, not all 3 of them are going after Spider-Man. It looks like the only one that's heading straight for him is Sandman. And you can literally see Lizard's face get punched to the right.
Okay.
But there's nothing in front of him.
Uh-oh.
So it's like there was
fucking
somebody
invisibility.
punching him. No, it's more like somebody punched
you're saying
him,
got cut out.
but they cut out the person
God.
that was throwing the punch.
Oh, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Literally just CGI'd him out. Like, oh shit, he doesn't exist, lol.
And then when you watch the actual movie, it might be Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man sucker punching him.
Okay, I see.
Is what the point is, or Andrew Garfield's. That's what we're hoping happens. So I need to see this when it is released.
That's hilarious.
I'll definitely do an NCE on it because I don't need this to be spoiled for me.
Yeah, no, that could be actually huge.
This was one of the most monumental moments in my life was the Spider-Man movies growing up. And the fact that one of my biggest childhood stars could be in this movie reprising the role that
He was
I
also
fucking-
long ago.
yeah. Even if it's for a cameo appearance, I mean, it would be it'd be amazing. So,
That'd be crazy. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm excited about that one.
Sounds
and,
like it. Yeah.
tickets go on sale this Monday, and I will be pre-ordering those. So that'll be fun. I'm gonna watch the piss out of it, and we'll go from there.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll have to get caught up. Not by then, but get caught up.
He's not gonna get caught up,
I'm
guys.
so far behind. I have the page up. I'm gonna sign up.
No,
Gonna do it.
no, dude.
Big time.
What about that fucking ball game that we've been playing, where you literally float around space as a fucking ball?
Oh, yeah. I still don't remember what the fuck it's called, but
Exo something.
Exo something. Yeah.
Exo 1, I think.
I think it's Exo 1. That one's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I ended up seeing a video. I didn't watch it, but
Exo
I saw
1.
somebody.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
what it's called. I just looked it up.
Yeah. I saw it on YouTube. I saw somebody post some gameplay on YouTube. Like, oh shit, okay, cool.
You played it.
I know. Yeah, I know. I just mean like I've seen it other places too. But
Fuck your stupid YouTube video you watched. You literally played it for like an hour.
oh yeah. Yeah, I ended up playing it after you left too. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I know.
It's yeah.
He's like, yeah, I saw this one YouTuber play it a while ago. It's like, yeah, was it you? Like, what are you
Yeah,
fucking
it was
talking
me.
about?
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Did you say you saw it from somewhere else too? Like you said, it's the next big game or something.
No, so I saw it when you were over, and I saw it on the Game Pass. I'm like, oh, this looks
Yeah.
cool. And then when I was on TikTok, I saw like the creator talk about it and how big it was. and
right.
Things like that and how it blew up. Guys, you literally are this fucking ball, and you're floating through planets, and you get to like
Yep.
control the gravity, so like you can.
You turn it off and on. Well,
Yeah, pretty much. Not the gravity on the planet, but like how it affects the ball. So it can be really strong. So it pulls you down really hard, and then you can start rolling really fast, and then you can turn it off, and then you just launch through the air, and you're like, and then you can squish the ball down to where it's like a flying saucer, and it glides for
glide
a
and
really
shit.
long time. And the music is amazing. The cinematography is amazing. It looks beautiful. The rain gets like on the lens of the camera,
it's
and
fucking crazy.
yeah, it's just a very big, beautiful game, and it's so simple. You're literally a fucking ball rolling through outer space or rolling through planets and shit like that. It's dope.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's. I don't even know what kind of a. Well, I know that there used to be a phone game out there where it was kind of that similar thing where it's like, you know, you put your finger on the screen to make it go down in the dips so then you can fly up super high and shit. So it's kind of that, if anybody out there can
There was
decipher
probably
whatever I just
like
said, but
7,500 games that are like that.
Yeah.
that did that to where you can hold your finger down and then your car goes down faster and then you can let go of it. This is a
and it
3D
goes over the
thing where it's
hump, but
all
it's-
over the place. Like that was
Yeah.
Bert's talking
whole
about some
planet.
fucking stupid flat 2D
Some
game.
dumb.
Well, shut the fuck up about your stupid
Yeah.
mobile game.
This one's insane. This is like
this
a
one's
fully
insane.
fledged. Yeah.
I'd love to play it
And
like in
even-
an IMAX theater.
Yeah. No, on the next gen. The next gen looks pretty good. I
It
don't
just
know
it looks
yet
good on my
again if it makes a
1S,
difference,
so
but
yeah,
it
I
probably
don't.
does.
Yeah, it looks fine. So no, it's a really
It
really
is
cool game. Those are my favorite kind of games. Those super beautiful games where you're literally just vibing. You got cool music in the background. The views are amazing. You're only pressing a few buttons. Like I re-downloaded fucking Tetris again because that's what this game reminded me of with the music and the atmosphere that it was giving off. There's some kind of story to it. I don't know if you've been following it at all,
It's
but
weird.
yeah, I don't really fucking care. Like I just I just
Yeah.
want to float through all of this shit.
Yeah, it's like astronauts or something. But then you're like getting rocketed. Like yeah. The whole objective is like you go and you got to traverse the planet and find these huge like fucking cannons that shoot you at the next planet. It's weird.
Yeah, gravity guns and Apex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not really. Sure. Like for the while, I'm like, is there a point to this game?
I literally had no idea.
Yeah.
And then the game, like I kept running out of bounds. The game's like, no, child.
Well, no,
Brings
no.
me back in. Like, what am I doing wrong? I was starting to
Yeah.
get kind of pissed off. I'm like, am I missing something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, one of those games that didn't have a tutorial, but luckily there's 3 fucking buttons you press. So,
Yep.
and you're in this giant desert planet with a blue fucking light 600
In the
miles
sky.
away.
It's
Yeah.
only a matter of time before you're like, you know what? Let's go see what that is.
Let's go see what that is. And then 2 hours later, you finish the level and you're like, oh, yeah, probably should have done that a long time ago.
Yep.
So, yeah, but that's what kind of car I would want to answer your question.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
else you
no,
got?
cars are
Any
pretty
other worthwhile fucking questions that actually lead to discussion about your question rather than us getting deboned
We
for...
literally just got derailed for 53 minutes.
Yeah, seriously.
Holy shit. Yeah, I had an interesting one. I don't even know how to fucking introduce this anymore, but what do you think about rocks?
Yay.
Okay. I think we probably talked about it on here. Like I wrote it in my notes as cosmetology, but that's actually like
Wow.
makeup and shit.
You are
so-
literally, yeah, you're going
think
right
it's-
down the path that I thought.
astrology. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure we talked about it on here and how it's just like it's basically designed to for people to, everybody fits in each category kind of thing.
What are rocks?
Yeah. I'm kidding. No, the fucking star sign, the astrology, the signing shit or whatever.
Oh, why'd you
It's
ask
like,
me
oh,
about
that's
rocks?
totally me. Oh, I'm talking about the fucking rocks. I'm just memeing. Oh, because it's like rocks are like the, like most of the astrology people are like, yeah, dude, we also get into fucking rocks and hippy dippy.
Well, that's like their
gems
crystals
shit.
and stuff. When you say
Crystals,
rocks,
yeah.
that's not the first thing that comes to mind, I guess.
Oh, I thought we were on the same page. Shit. The autism didn't transmit this time.
Yeah, it usually doesn't.
Fuck. True. Yeah. So rocks are cool. Gems and shit are cool. Yeah, I ended up watching a YouTube video where it was like these 2 guys. Oh, I'm just trying to get you primed for like spooky dooky stuff, right?
Okay.
Ooh.
Scare me,
so-
Bert. Give me hell.
Yeah. So I watched this YouTube video of these 2 guys who kind of like it's like a YouTube group where they do fucking wild and wacky stuff, and they're kind of like shitheads, shitheads.
Sure.
And they go to like some spooky ghost lady in Louisiana, and yeah, it's like this fucking witch or whatever the fuck she calls herself, and then she like sits them down at a table and they do like the Ouija board shit,
Yep. You're not really giving me anything monumental here. Yeah, it's pretty fucking simple premise. It's like I'm watching the Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings again.
Shang-Chi.
So, I thought you said you didn't see this movie, Bert.
You're actually explaining the plot perfectly. Yeah. No, it's crazy though. So no, I don't even know. Was I gonna ask you like, yo, did you get into fucking gems?
No, not really.
You don't like gems?
They're cool, I guess.
Wait. Yeah,
so this is the second time you've asked me a question in the same episode about if I like something that me and you really just don't give a shit about.
No. Yeah. No, it was like, what ended up happening is one of the dudes just kind of was like going through this old house, just doing like autistic screeches and shit.
Okay.
And this witch lady was like, "You're gonna disturb the ghostesses."
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just thought that was pretty silly. Like, so you don't like? I can't believe you don't like rocks.
They tight.
That's a tight gem, bro.
Would your story change if I said I fucking love rocks? Like, I don't really understand where we're going with this one, Bert.
I know, it's spoopy ghosts and shit. What was the point of this?
You're asking about rocks, and then you're talking about someone scaring ghosts and shit like that. Like, I'm really kind of trying to loop it all together here.
Cosmetology, ecology, gems, and shit spoopy ghosts.
Okay, cosmetology is...
Isn't that just the study of, like, thoughts or something?
It's beauty school, dumbass. It's where people go to fucking become like a hair salon person or something.
Yeah.
Astrology is like horoscopes and all of that shit.
Oh, that's what they're called, the horoscopes.
You fucking jackass.
Yeah. And
I'm trying to figure out how cosmetology and scary fucking stories are kind of getting mixed together. Was there like a haunted hairdresser place or something that when you're getting a fucking perm and like I'm speaking for the audience right now, Bert.
You are. You're just you're the guiding hand. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay.
I'm not sure what the point in this was. Yet again, dude, I'm telling you, I literally only write things down in my notes if I'm like, this is a breakthrough crazy. Like,
yeah, 3 weeks ago you said you were going to stop doing that as simple as you have.
No, just stories. Oh, I guess that was kind of a story, wasn't it? Shit. I definitely think you were supposed to say, yeah, you like rocks.
Okay, I like rocks. Now go.
Oh, now go?
Yeah, now go. I like rocks. Go.
Shit.
Go. I like rocks.
What do you think about people who like rocks? That's
cool.
Actually probably a pretty good question. No, I'm saying you're like, yo, that person's crazy. Like, what if?
Okay, quit calling them fucking rocks, by the way, because if you're talking about astrology and people that like fucking rocks, we're talking about two different things here right now.
But they're basically the same people.
No, they're not. There's a fucking geology rock, and then there's like special crystal rocks that some astrologists get into.
Actually, okay, so what about, so crystals. So people who like crystals and people who like the signs and stuff, are those the same people?
Pretty much, yeah, it's all astrology.
Also, the rocks are part of astrology. I mean, the crystals.
Pretty much. I'm not a fucking astrologist. I don't give a shit about this. Why are you asking me?
I'm actually, no, we're getting onto a good point. So what if you're on a fucking Tinder date or something and they're like, yo. Or whatever, you're hanging out and like
that's like every Tinder girl, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah, they're all into that astrology, the Gemini and Capricorn and bullshit, whatever that is. Candy corn, yeah. Spartacus, Leonidas, whatever it's fucking is.
Yeah,
it's the stupidest fucking thing. Like,
so do you like go along with it? Like, do you have a line for when somebody's like that, or are you just like, nah, I don't really get into it?
Well, I mean,
you're like, yeah, dude, fuck
these
yeah.
chicks really like look at it as like a fucking religion, and that creeps me out.
Uh-huh.
it makes me happy that like atheists and scientists hate them as much as they hate Christians, if not more.
Uh-huh.
So that makes me happy.
That is good. Yeah.
All I know is just so astrology is just like, because you can read horoscopes every day and you can have, and it tells you the most broadest statements ever.
So it's applicable
about
to everybody.
Yeah, no. So that's the thing. So I know I'm a Gemini, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know. You might be one too.
I think I'm Cancer.
Oh, you are, but I'm talking about your fucking star sign.
Cancer. No, my star sign's Cancer too. I'm like in the end of July or whatever.
Maybe.
I'm in like the next bracket. I'm in the next tax bracket, I think.
All right, the personality of a Gemini. Explain
Oh, fuck.
what you should know about this zodiac sign.
Explain shit. It's like, you're a podcast host. You're gay. You like things in your butt.
You have a small BB.
Shit.
Like, yo, maybe they on something.
We're about to make a breakthrough.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Have you ever been so busy that you wish you could clone yourself just to get everything done? That's the Gemini experience in a nutshell.
That's facts, actually.
So, yeah, so Gemini is May 21st to June 20th. So I fall in that category. I am one of the most notorious people for bitching about people that bitch about not having enough time.
Yeah.
I literally just got in an argument with Bert about this like yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
So we're already starting off incorrectly. Appropriately symbolized by the celestial twins, this air sign was interested in so many pursuits that it had to double itself. See, that's like more of a fucking like cool anime that I'd watch or something. Nah, I wouldn't watch, but this sounds like some fucking Clash of Titans Greek mythology bullshit that I just find interesting but don't think it actually happened. Because of Gemini's intrinsic something, they're often falsely misrepresented as two-faced. In reality, Gemini rarely has a hidden agenda. So again, that's about as broad as you can get in a statement then. It's like, they're often known as being two-faced. But this is incorrect.
Nice.
So, if someone's like, oh, yeah, I am often known as being two-faced, then it supports them. But if they're like, I'm never classified as two-faced, then they can say, well, yeah, that's why it's incorrect. So it's one of those statements where you're not wrong either way.
That's the best.
Playful and intellectually curious.
Definitely heavy on the playful.
I'm very playful. I don't know if I'm intellectually curious. I think of that more as your friend that we play Apex with. Fucking book nerd there. Gemini is constantly juggling a variety of passions, hobbies, careers, and friend groups. I mean, this is just so fucking far from the truth that I've had the same friend group since like 5th grade, and it's been like 5 people, if that.
Right.
I've wanted the same career since I was 16. I fucking have loved Elvis for as long as I can remember. I've been into football since 6th grade. I've never really changed that much. Here we go. They are the social butterflies of the zodiac. So there we go.
Right.
Now we actually got one that are correct. These quick-witted twins can talk to anyone about everything. Find them buzzing between happy hours, dinner parties, and dance floors.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. I don't really like talking to people I don't know.
Yeah.
But when I'm around people I like, or if I'm in a comfortable state of mind, like when we went clubbing a few weeks ago,
Yes.
that changes everything. Gemini season begins, blah, blah, blah. A day that ushers in the heat and electricity to stone Gemini according to excellent guide and chance transformation. These curious twins are terrific pioneers, using their energy to spearhead innovative creative projects. A fearless thinker, Gemini is always down to try something new. Okay, like always down to try something new? Like, I have yet to really find anybody that's not down to try something new, really.
Yeah. Oh, my one buddy is definitely not DTF ever. It's an oof. But
kind of, not fucking really. Every time I've asked him to do something, he's done it. So
I suppose
it's maybe he's not going to go fucking skydiving with us. But other than that, there's very little people like, no, never, won't do nothing new.
Yeah, I suppose. That is fair, yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, both Gemini and Virgo are governed by Mercury, the messenger planet of communication, despite sharing a planetary ruler. However, these two signs are opposite in their approaches. Gemini expresses emotion externally, whereas Virgo process internally. Yeah, I would say that part's right. I'm a very external emotional person. As soon as I'm people know when I'm not up to snuff on something, sort of say.
Yeah.
I never bottle anything up. Gemini is all about output, so these twins love to chat and often speak with their hands. That is like so fucking stupid. Everybody talks with their fucking hands.
I have noticed I actually do.
You do it like terrible. You're fucking awful with it. You fucking point and poke the fucking waiter's belly button and fucking pull their earlobes and everything. It's so goddamn gay.
Yeah, I had this thing actually the other day where I was working on a project with one of my friends, and I was doing like this fucking like really gay hand movement where I was literally, you know, like
you were like putting your hand on your hip and then like closing your pointer finger and thumb together and like, so yeah.
No, I was talking
like really that. Gay.
You know, when I'm like trying to diffuse situations and I go into yeah, you know, the really cute talking to a little kid voice.
I guess.
Okay, well, I was doing that, and I was doing so pretend like you have your hand, you're going for a high five, and you have your finger tips pointed up, and going just limp wrist in it. So it's like the totally like gay sign.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I was doing to my friend. I'm like, oh no, don't worry about it. Yeah, it's fine. And I just noticed him, he was looking at my hand. I'm like, why is he looking at my hand? And then I'm like, holy shit, Bert, you were going full gay on this kid.
By the way, is your birthday between June 21st and July 22nd?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is Cancer. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Yeah. No, but it like, dude, I literally just stopped everything right there. It was like a formal thing.
Stared at your hand and then walked out the fucking window.
What is that? You traitor. Yeah. No, I told him straight up there. I put my hand back under the desk. I'm like, I'm sorry, that was pretty gay. It was the most, like, you know, diplomatic. I'm like, I apologize. I apologize for being gay towards you. It was really fucking weird.
Yep.
The whole thing was weird.
And that's why this Cancer bullshit is incorrect, because everything that you just told me goes against this first paragraph. Yeah, obviously you weren't very big on picking up energy in the room, as you were flamboyantly fucking throwing out how queer you were until you literally saw it. And Cancers can effortlessly pick up the energies in a room. So, I know you've had issues like that where you thought everybody knew you were joking, but nobody did, or vice versa. So,
yeah,
Bert is really bad at reading people sometimes. Sometimes he's pretty
bad.
good. But he's pretty disastrous about it at other times.
Whenever it matters, it's usually bad. Yeah.
By the way, I typed in what is Cancer, and that gave me a different answer, so I had to
refine your search.
Really? Yeah, I hate how it's called that. Like, I remember when I never got into the zodiac shit, but when I started hearing about it and like understanding what it is,
like, oh, you're Cancer.
They're like, yeah, I'm Cancer, and I'm like,
asshole.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay.
No shit.
Cancer.
I could have told you that.
Cancer is a cardinal water sign represented by the crab. This oceanic whatever a crab is.
I think it's saying I'm more likely to catch an STD.
Seamlessly weaves between the sea and shore, representing Cancer's ability to exist in both emotional and material realms. At least you're like a crab. I'm literally fucking twins, so that's gay.
I didn't even understand that. Yeah, you're saying the twins. I'm like, you talking about? You're like, what are you talking about here?
They were saying because I'm so busy that I had to make another me, and
shit,
I got a twin.
Right.
Yeah,
that's fucking gay. Talk about yours.
Yours is a crab because you go back and forth between water and land, knowing the difference between emotional and material realms.
Okay.
Cancers can effortlessly pick up the energies in a room. These crabs are highly sensitive to their environments,
That's definitely
as
oh my
well
God,
as
fact.
extremely self-protective.
That last part's very fact.
Bert can be self-protective, but he can also fucking take a roast in the ass. I would
Big
say
time.
it's not even close to facts, by the way. The amount of
Really?
names that your family calls you and my friends call you and your friends call you and you usually
Yeah.
take it in the ass does not make you self-protective
That is
at
true.
all. So,
It's about
yeah.
just really gay shit that literally doesn't matter.
Much like their spirit animal, your spirit animal's a fucking crab, dude. And it's probably the STD kind of crab too.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Cancers are shielded by hard external shells. At first, these crabs may be perceived as cold or distant. With time, though, cancers reveal their gentle nature, genuine compassion, and mystical capabilities. Just don't be surprised if it takes a while to get to know them.
What the fuck am I reading right now? If they're the type of cancer foodie who prefers to order out, they'll ensure you're digging it into the best tacos or Thai available. While you're affable and up for wider socializing, they might prefer to have their VIPs over for wine and a few rounds of Cards Against Humanity. What the fuck? Maybe I am gay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit about sex in here too. What the hell?
Yeah.
Gentle kissing.
Cancer is
okay.
ruled by the moon
That's pretty pog actually.
and maternal energies.
I have a lot of maternal energy. Big time. Give all the homies kisses before bed.
They love to create cozy, safe spaces that serve as their personal sanctuaries, then spends a lot of time in them. So that I definitely
true.
think you like to spend a lot of time in them, but I wouldn't say that is a cozy and safe space. Your brother literally had fucking like maggots growing in ramen noodles about 10 feet away from your fucking computer. So
That is true actually. At my dorm, my dorm is pretty cozy though.
no, it's
I
not.
got a
Your
rug,
dorm
baby.
is literally just like a fucking prison cell. You had
I
a
know.
single fucking drawing of a turtle up, and that was it.
Yeah, I got a
Cozy to you,
turtle
maybe,
drawing.
but not in a
And
fashionable
literally-
sense at all.
Anybody with a brain, yeah. No, it's good stuff.
Cancers care deeply about their families. Well, a lot of people care about their fucking families. So that was
Surprise.
another super broad fucking thing there. But these crabs must be careful. When cancers invest in someone emotionally, they risk blurring the lines between attentive nursing and controlling behavior.
I thought they were gonna say trying to fuck your siblings or something. I'm like, well, also
Yeah.
thanks.
So another thing that I want to say about this bullshit is if you believe in this stuff, I mean, go right ahead. I don't really give a shit what you believe in.
Oh yeah, we probably should have started with that.
This goes against pretty much everything my faith talks about, so I don't stand behind it, but you can stand behind whatever you want. I think it's fun to go through and read this shit like we just did there. I read it the same way I read the Greek mythology, Roman mythology, things like that. But as far as astrology goes with special crystals and, oh, you're a Gemini,
Rocks.
that explains everything, and all of these scents and feelings and horoscopes and things like that, no. This is what I feel like is the stereotypical religion that people bitch about, where, oh, it's not real, it's just somebody made some stuff up and wanted to make a lot of money, so they made up some fake ass religion to do that. And I feel like this is one of them. Now that could sound very ironic, being Christian and everything like that. I'm sure people are like, oh yeah, Lolo. And I'm not getting into that debate, but Bert asked me how I feel about this shit, and that's it. Fucking gay. I mean, it's cool to open up and read it, but no,
Yeah,
it's
pretty fun.
it's cringy. Yeah, it's weird. especially when it becomes like a personality there's no god to worship really in astrology as far as I'm concerned. So I'm not sure why people have to like put it in their bios and shit like that. You know what I mean? If somebody's like really into their faith and they want to say like they're a Christian or they're Jewish or they're Islam or you know what I mean? Like that makes sense. But this like, I don't know. It's not necessarily a religion too, but it's
like a thought process maybe.
Yeah, it's just shit that people like really get into and like believe it true and things like that. It's like opening up fortune cookies and believing that those are true as well. So yeah, no. So yeah, no, that kind of came down as bashing it, and I kind of was because it's fucking weird to me. But
that's illegal.
Yeah,
this is a public forum. We're not allowed to do that. This is misinformation. What the hell?
Yeah, we're not on TikTok. They can lick my nuts. Seriously.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so no, but I don't know. I'm never gonna go on and talk about like an actual religion like that. Let me say that. Like, yo, fuck them monks or something like that. I'm not gonna do that. This is just
Buddha gay. Yeah. Oh, floppy your fuck.
Did you just say yo Buddha gay?
Lol Buddha gay, I think, yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
And Buddha rips.
That's all Bert's thing.
Nah, I love Buddha. Buddha's a homie.
So anyways, yeah, that's what I think about fucking astrology or cosmetology and rocks. You literally asked me about three different professions. You asked me about astrology, cosmetology, and geology. And you acted like they were all the same fucking thing. And yeah, and paranormal stuff.
Yeah. We're hitting all the bases, baby.
What did the ghost story have anything to do with anything?
I don't remember. I think it was just kind of that whole kind of like, Sixth Sense shit. With the rocks. The rocks was the connection to the cancer, and the cancer connected to the hip bone or whatever.
Do you believe in ghosts?
It's dark in my basement, and people have died here, so I'm gonna redact all information.
So he does.
Whoa! What the fuck?
It was literally like our great grandma that died up there or something like that. She died like super peacefully in her sleep. So
yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
She's chilling.
She vibing. No,
Big
that's
time.
it's another interesting topic. I don't really believe in them the same way that popular culture makes them seem.
Yeah.
Like those spooky movies I made you watch.
Yep. Those spooky movies are spooky.
But I think there's some merit to some of it. I don't know. I don't believe in them in the sense of like, ooh, ghost and shit like that. Like come out and spook everybody and things like that. But it kind of, I don't know, it just kind of goes off of like going back to like your faith and stuff like that. And what does it say about that is the way that they're portrayed in modern culture is not really the same way that it's portrayed here in a belief system that I follow, but I think there is some merit to it, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of hard to get into it without really getting into it.
Yeah.
But as far as
when a motherfucker takes an L,
as far as like, oh, they died here, and at the 6th month on the 3rd day, they come and they come back to get their babies, and you can hear them No, I mean,
yeah. So that's basically what that chick was doing, and this fucking dude was just going around like bashing pots and pans and shit in there. Yeah, and she's just sitting there like it was basically a fucking pranker. Mm-hmm. And this place, she's like, this shit's serious shit. He's like, yo, lo, lo, lo. He's making fucking noises and shit.
I've seen something like that. He's like, Demon, are you out there?
Yeah.
Demon? Like they're talking like that.
I think that might have been the same video, actually.
It might have been. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I would still be scared shitless to do something like that. Mm-hmm. Like in real life. Because I know there's a lot of like psychological things behind it. Like if you think that shit's gonna happen, it's probably gonna happen whether it's real or not.
Right.
Is a different thing. So why did you send me a picture of this guy eating this chick's snatch out like that?
Oh, it's just a part of this cancer thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just on the website.
So is cancer's the only one to do that?
I think so, yeah.
It also says 69 behind it. That's not really 69. That's more of like a lowercase h.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. That is kind of actually, yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to post this image, but
We're not gonna.
there's these blue and yellow people, and this girl's like on her shoulders with her ass pointed up in the air, kind of like how the girl was going to shit on herself in that bathtub video.
Yes.
And some guy's just eating her out. I can't say I've done it like that before.
That's pretty exotic, for sure.
Kind of. It's just kind of really unnecessary, too. Like,
Yeah.
he's like really pushing this whore back. So
Yeah.
which one are you here, Bert?
I'm not sure.
I think you're the blue chick with your legs spread wide open while some guy eats your ass.
That's so gross. Yeah. Yeah, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
it's-
No, as a matter of fact, I might take some of that back. I do see Bert in his picture a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. God, that poor guy. He's like, he looks so defeated. She's like, get it, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, eat that pussy.
Exactly.
Like, okay. Like this, cousin?
Yes.
Is this what you saw at your family reunion? Is this when you went and talked to your
Out in the
therapist and
woods.
like, all right, baby Bert, draw what
Yeah.
you saw?
Out in the fucking woods, yeah. You just smell weed and everywhere in the forest. You're like, Jesus.
You wouldn't be smelling weed in that position.
No, no,
You'd be
no.
straight up ass sweat.
Well, actually, you could. There's a lot of gems at those parties. I'm sure people like to stuff weed up their holes and stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they probably stuff. I think like the biggest sluts I've seen like on Tinder or something are ones that are like Capricorn
Rocks in my
bitches.
ass. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that's enough bashing on people's sincere beliefs. So hopefully you'll stick around for the next one. Maybe we'll talk more
Maybe didn't
about.
lose anybody.
I'll talk about buttholes more or something. No, it's interesting. I read it with as much sincerity as I do when I read my Greek mythology books. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
just don't start fucking trying to tell me that they're real or something because I don't need to hear that. You know, that's just fucking dumb. Based off of how the stars are aligned in the skies, that's how you're gonna feel that day, Bert. So
Yeah.
it's not because your fucking mom cheated on your dad again after she promised she would never do it again. But anyways, guys, that is as much time as we are going to allow for this episode of the B&B podcast. Wanted to go over a little bit, give you a longer episode this week because last week it kept getting cut short and everything. I'm still sick, but I'm back home. I got good Wi-Fi and I'm feeling a lot better. So
Oh yeah. Yep.
that is what we're dealing with now. So other than that, thank you to those that came and chilled with us on Twitch the other night. 'Twas a lot of fun
Oh yeah.
to do that. Check us out again on Twitch. Just check us out, Burton Burger, BRTNBURGER. And you'll find us then. And then right to TikTok. Like, send them a fucking postcard? Postcard.
Yeah.
Send them a postcard. Tell them to quit being buttholes.
Yeah. Free our B&B live.
Yeah, fucking stop. Holy shit.
Hashtag free B&B.
We already have to deal with nobody fucking coming to these things at sometimes.
Yeah.
Remember that time when we literally had like 30 counties on that map, on that list, and there was 6 people in the live, and I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, that was dumb as hell.
See you all tomorrow.
Better luck next time.
This is bullshit.
Uh-huh.
So, by the way, before we wrap it up, why does it say you're listening to cum/hole liquor or who killed XIX?
I was trying to find inspiration for our intro.
Inspiration, huh? Well, you're looking in the wrong place, sweetheart.
That's definitely the right place.
I was listening to Common Hole Liquor, and that's how I came up with this fucking intro.
Yeah, I kind of have something, so it's pretty hype.
Can't wait to hear it. Yeah, we've had multiple suggestions now for an intro to our podcast, so hopefully we'll work on it after he redesigns the logo like he said he was going to a year ago. So
actually, here we go. Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Burton Burger Podcast. We will see you all in episode 98, baby. Take care, everybody.
Peace.